Yesterday, how did you think it went?
Went well. I wish it could have went better, but I always expect the utmost, the best out of myself. So just go watch the film, go back and get better.
What did you see that you want to fix?
A step slow on my backside cutoffs, and then the sack at the end was just completely my fault. Just should have seen it. Should have slid out one more. Just a misprotection read.
That's a pretty complex front from what Gruden was saying in terms of what they're going to bring at you and from what angles did you find? I mean, that's for your first extensive action. That's kind of a big challenge, wasn't it?
It was, but Rod did a good job of kind of deciphering it for us, and then I got to give him credit because everything they threw at us, he had it down pat. He told us where to go. We picked it up.
Was Garrett over on your side for a little bit?
Towards the end, towards the end.
What was that like going up against?
That man's strong. I actually went on the bench and I asked Colton, why you ain't tell me he was that strong? He said you ain't even seeing me get bull rushed the whole game. So he's strong.
Was Donald a resource for you?
He was. He was right. Every time I came on the sideline, he was giving me a report, kind of give me some pointers every time I came off. So he kind of was with me the whole time.
For two rookie tackles, I guess we don't know what will happen going forward. But how big have those three veteran guys on the interior been for you guys?
They've been really good. They're really strong guys, really stout guys. They know what they're doing. And then even when we're in doubt or we may know what we're doing in question, we can ask them. They'll answer it, no problem.
We talked about Rodney a little bit, but having especially him just in terms of calling out those protections and getting you guys in the right spot, how important is that?
Very, very important. Like he's the guru. I mean, I see him in here early every day, putting in work with the quarterbacks, with us, making sure we know everything. And if I ever have a question in there, on the field, wherever, I can ask him, he'll answer it.
There's been a lot of talk about sort of Donald being a mentor for Colton on the left side, but has he been important for you too before this?
Yeah. He as I've started to take more right reps in practice, he's been telling me just pointers and stuff on my sets, and then making sure I'm working a little more sets on the right than the left because you never know when you have to go play right.
You battled some nagging injuries during camp. How much of you just getting on the right track was just being healthy? As simple as that?
A lot of it. I feel like I could have been in a much better position to help the team earlier, but it took a while to finally get it right where I was confident to play on it, and my coaches were patient with me and helped me work on it.
What's it like when you kind of get thrust in there, Donald gets hurt and all of a sudden, boom, you're just right after it. Like, what's that experience like to get thrust right in there?
It can be nerve-wracking, but if you stay focused and stay in the game the whole time, it's not as nerve-wracking as some may think it is. It's just you have to go. It is what it is. The team needs you. You got to step up.
You mentioned going from the left side to the right side. That was a big adjustment for you, or how tough was that?
Not too tough. A bit of an adjustment naturally because I played left pretty much my whole career in football. So it's just I have to take a little more sets, a little more reps and stuff to get used to it on the right. But once I do that, I'll be fine.
What was it like getting your first career win the way that you guys did?
Oh, it was good. It was good. It's nice to come from a winning culture and to help start a winning culture and be a part of a winning culture. So it's just nice to help keep it going.
What's the dynamic like between you and then Tom Cable? Is that a good working relationship?
Yeah. He's very patient with me. He understands, as a rookie, but he also is demanding too. He sets the bar. He doesn't accept nothing less. So it's just up to me to get to that bar and continue to push that bar.
You mentioned Colton. It's been kind of cool you guys being on the same page, coming up through this together, kind of comparing notes as you go along.
Yeah, that's like my best friend on the team. We stayed. We were roommates in OTA. He's been pretty much close ever since.
Have anything in common besides football, or is it all just tackle talk?
A little bit of tackle. A little bit of it's a little bit of life stuff too, man. He's believe it or not, we're both Libras. I think our birthdays are like a couple of days apart. So I mean, we're pretty much the same person, just besides the skin color, as you can imagine. But yeah, we're the same.
Give me a Libra breakdown. What are Libras known for? I'm not big on astrology.
We're really big on balance. We're very calm, collected people as a general. He's just like me. Doesn't say a lot. I don't say a lot. We just get the job done.
That's all offensive linemen, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Carr mentioned how he was talking to Arden Key just, as a rookie starting off with 3 straight losses. He obviously started 0-10 his rookie year. Did he talk to you Colton, any other rookies about how to persevere kind of through the slow start that you guys had?
Not specifically, no. He's just been he is just leading us through it. Even the games we were down, he never for a second doubted that we were going to win. And he kind of carried that through this game, and then it just worked out for us this game.
It's your first time in a game at tackle. How was it like blocking for Marshawn? How's that experience, like the way he runs and kind of?
Shoot, he runs hard. Like, I mean, it's different being on the sideline watching, but once you're actually blocking and seeing it firsthand, he goes. And I love blocking for somebody like that any day.
I imagine a lot of it you don't see, right? Because you're engaged with somebody else. And what do you see?
A lot of if I'm chasing somebody down, I see it. But other than, like you said, I'll hear the crowd. Like, I know he's gone somewhere. So like, I think that's kind of my indicator. If I hear the crowd get kind of riled at home, then I know he's gone.
You know, it's friendly fire. He'll run right up your back.
Oh yeah, get out the way. He told us that he will run us over.
When you're thrust in the middle of a game like that, is there time for nerves, or is it kind of good that you just like get pushed in there and you don't have time to think about it?
It's barely any time for nerves. Like, all the time for nerves is kind of leading up to it, and then when it's time to go, it's like I literally went in there and my nerves went away. And it was I just knew it was time to ball. So I think I'm amazed at how that happened, but I think I was just ready to go the whole day.
Is that almost ideal as opposed to starting when you got a whole week to stew about it, or would you? I'm sure you want to start. I get that, but
I think it's more nerve-wracking starting knowing it's just you and you got to get it done. I guess it's a little less nerve-wracking when somebody's already kind of taking the steam off of it and you just come in there and pick up the steam. But regardless, as a rookie, it's still nerve-wracking either way.
Thanks, man.
cool.